Why, hello. It is Tuesday, April 11th, in the year of our Lord 2023. Contacting the Omaha FBI. Between phone calls, emails,
You have reached the
submitted
Omaha
tip,
Field Office of the
they have
Federal Bureau
70
of Justice.
contacts since
If this is an emergency,
2017.
hang up now and dial 911. The FBI is warning citizens to be on alert for a phone scam that is targeting individuals while displaying the FBI's telephone number on the unsolicited request.
This is
For
the process.
personal
This is
information
negligence, you guys.
to
This is covered
callers
under
you
tort
cannot
law.
know.
But because I
If
have
you
no
are
rights as an
calling to
American,
report a possible internet-related crime, please visit the Internet Crimes. If you are a member of the media, press 4. To inquire about career opportunities with the FBI, please visit our website at www.fbi.jobs.gov
would you like to be a professional procrastinator?
or press 5.
Negligence is our
If you are
specialty,
calling to
right
report
next to
financial
malpractice.
extortion that occurs, this is not a 911 service for taking emergency calls. For emergencies, please call 911. If you or someone you know are having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health crisis, or seeking mental health resources,
What would I call
press
the
1.
FBI? I might by the end of being put on hold.
In a few moments, you will be connected to an operator. Some states have passed red flag laws that restrict individuals from having firearms based on the belief they are a danger to themselves or others.
Yeah, they're called
Your local
police.
law enforcement agency may have more information on these laws.
Not the best track to listen to for 13 minutes. Patience, perseverance, justice.
Calling the FBI. Could I have your first and last name, please?
Yes, Rudy Camarillo.
Can you spell your last name for me, please?
Camarillo.
Camarillo.
Correct.
And can you spell your first name for me, please?
Rudy.
Rudy. Thank you.
Correct.
What's your phone number?
402-708-5818.
402-708-5818.
Correct.
Is that a cell phone?
Yes.
Thank you. What's your date of birth?
July 18th, 1983.
July 18th, 1983.
Correct.
Thank you. And the last thing I need is your zip code.
68102.
68102.
Correct.
Thank you. And what would you like to report today?
I'm calling to follow up on I'm kind of at the center of a national police misconduct and abuse scandal. It started with the Omaha Police Department with Chief Schmader, Captain Matuza, and Captain.
What do you mean you're following up? Have you reported this to the FBI previously?
Yes.
And so you made a previous report to the FBI about national police corruption?
Yes. It started with the Omaha Police Department, and I reported.
And did you have new information to add to your previous report?
Yes.
Okay, what's your new information?
I was calling to see if we had added Captain Leavitz to that of the Northeast Precinct in Omaha. And then we had Captain Matuza of the Northwest Precinct and Chief Schmader.
So you're just adding additional people to this report that you had made previously?
Well, yes, because I left Omaha, Nebraska.
Has anyone from the FBI contacted you in response to your previous report?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, if anybody from the FBI would need to get any additional information.
But there's another
about
police
your report,
department.
They would reach out to you.
So Los Angeles Police Department has taken part in it now. So.
Okay. So, yeah, so we do have your information documented. Like I said, if anybody from the FBI would need to reach out to you to get any additional information, they would do so. But we do have your information documented.
Okay. Is there any way I get the status?
We do have your information documented.
Okay. Is there any way I get the status? Oh, he hung up on me. That's how the FBI works, you guys. 100%. It's absolutely all fraudulent, all malicious. I've contacted them 70 times since 2017, and it took a lot for me to go to the FBI. I was scared to go to them. The police have been abusing me for 2-3 years, right? And they just did nothing. Like, I was scared. I was like, okay, the FBI is going to step in and give it to them, right? I think they helped them. It's been absolutely ludicrous, you guys. You see how they just cut it short and cut me off? Like, they didn't want me to throw in the police departments that have been taking part in it, or Los Angeles police that you guys have just watched. You guys, it's all corrupt. Our country is falling apart. It's falling apart, 100%. The rule of law has been taken out and it's been replaced with the law of rulers. He knows damn good and well who I am. Do you see how he cut it off short? It's because they got their hands in the cookie jar too. You're not going to want to dig something up that's got your fingerprints on it, correct? Oh, and my alarm goes off as I said that. Rewind that, you guys. That's how God works for me. Beep, 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 beep. It's because they got their hands in the cookie jar. You're not going to want to dig up something with your fingerprints on it. And then my alarm, beep, 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 beep. That's how it goes, you guys. So federal tort lawyers, I mean, I need these police departments taken care of. Absolutely. They've done defamation, slander, malicious persecution, all to obstruct justice, you guys. And you guys, you big law firms, you sue people for defamation because you know the damages. So why would you play into it, you guys? I want a 6 Supreme courtroom where everybody's involved. Every one of my sins, every one of my truth, my strengths, a lot of them, you guys. I've got flaws and I turned them into flossomeness. I was, like they were capitalizing on stuff from like if they got in a courtroom, they'd be like, well, in 1999, in 2001. And the judge would be like, that was a quarter of a century ago. Anyways, this is how it goes, you guys. This is my life. It's really frustrating. 4 children growing up without a father, and I've lost a complete family. I've lost beliefs in the country. I even lost beliefs in God for a while after they used Pastor Kurt Dodd of Westside Church, Omaha, Nebraska, for spiritual manipulation. But then I realized I had to go through it because I believe in God. I don't believe in the pyramid scheme. I don't believe in Christian control. And that's what a lot of it is. There's good Christians out there. Great. Most of them. But there's people that abuse their power because they're full of humanistic emotions. And you can't teach on humanistic emotions if you're operating on them. And don't get me wrong, I got plenty of humanistic emotions. But I differentiate and I understand them. And we're equipped with these for a reason, you guys. For a reason. So you don't get hurt again. So you don't allow them back in your lives. Anyways, I'm getting off track there. We're getting a little philosophical. I'm trying to teach some theology here, right? But lawyers get at me. Hey, I'm coming up to New York, Washington, D.C. We're going to get this taken care of. 100%. God bless. This is the systematic oppression I'm dealing with, you guys. 70 submissions to the Omaha FBI since 2017. Strategic and periodic. Spread it over a couple thousand days. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not very many. You say 70 is a lot. Not if you're being harassed every day. For now, it's 3,018. Today is 3,019 days. And my children have went through pain each one of those days. More importantly, hey, this is America. I am America. This is the good fight. I am the good fight. I got on my knees before this started. I was protecting the disabled from abuse and my children from abuse and neglect. 100%. I used to, as a 20-year-old young man, in my 20s, how many young men in their 20s are doing it all on their own, taking care of a family, just like protecting people, getting on their knees and thanking God for putting them in a place of avocation to protect all these people. And now people that are paid to protect people are the ones doing the harm and that have damaged and done all this irreversible damage to my children's development. I was fighting for them when they're 6 and 8. They're 13 and 15 right now. I haven't seen them in 4 years because I was driven away by the sirens of the police, you guys. The abuses and the privacy violations. Beautiful young ladies are not safe where police are watching them undress. 6768 Manderson Street, 7065 Decatur Street, 9679 Maple Drive, Omaha, Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. Check it out. They wouldn't quit violating my children's privacy, so I knew it was best to separate until I had justice. I didn't know it'd be 4 years. I'd never go 4 days without them. I'm numb to it right now, so I don't even want to think about it. That's why you guys don't hear me speak that much about it, because that is a trigger in itself, along with the sirens and everything else, since they've used the whole country. Anyways, DC, New York, I'm coming for you. That's what I'm getting out of the FBI. God bless. Hey, America. Stay strong. Advocate. You see, my mom got me this because I protected the mentally disabled. She said, I have to get you this. See that guy on his ground, the downtrodden, covering his head, being beat? Who's standing over him? Fearless, faceless, protector. Keep it real, you guys. Know your duties, know your job. Keep your faith strong. That's 100. Have a blessed day. Hey, I am the good fight. Y'all enjoyed the show, right? It's time for some people to pay for tickets because my children have futures. We have damages that are irreversible. They got all these suggestions for me. The trauma is so immense. It's crazy, you guys. Crazy. Imagine 3,019 days of being tortured in each and every way you can, from being starved to psychological intrusion to privacy. That plays it. That creates trauma in itself. I don't know if I'll ever be able to make love to my future wife without sweeping the room first, with an electronic in the room. I'll never feel safe in the house with an electronic in the room after police have done years of illegal surveillance. That's true, you guys. My life's changed forever. Who can I trust without this being in the open? Can't love somebody. Am I supposed to start loving somebody and say, oh, you didn't tell me this big truth from the beginning? Or they come in my life being deceitful and dishonest? No trust, no love, no love, no trust. Like, what? This is crazy, you guys. I'm falsely imprisoned in the United States. That's how the FBI treats me. Lawyers, get at me. There's a reason you guys went to school. There's a reason you passed the bar. There's a reason God put you through it. And he put some of you through it to handle this. And that's absolutely true. I believe God put some good people through law school to handle this. Look through the defamation. Any defamation you got, I will. When I say I want a Supreme Court room and to show America how it's done with truth, God, and Constitution, I mean I want it done with truth, God, and Constitution. I will give you every sin. I will give you every twist. These guys are professional pretzel makers. You guys, they twist everything. That's it. I see things and I say, oh, I can see where they went with this. I can see where they went with this. But who believes it? Well, the masses, sometimes when you follow them, the M is silent, obviously. Get at me. I believe God put good men and women through this, for this. And we have to look out for other men and women of this country, and children and fathers and parents and uncles and aunts and everything. You guys, when you take someone out of someone's life, like out of a family, you take a family away, you're taking a part of the structure. You're picking it apart, and it's changed for life, for holidays, everything. It totally impacted the development of my children. I mean, within 3 years, we had 9 little girls. Within 3 years. It was my job to protect them all, have fun with them all. And it was their job to grow up together, going to each other's birthdays, holidays, and stuff. And it was on my side family. So now, since I've been removed, I mean, they lost all that as a child. They lost it all, you guys. They lost it all. Their lives are forever changed. Their development's forever different. Everything's changed. My life, I don't know how I'm going to find a new one. but I know I'm going to find justice, and that's going to help me get a new one. There's a reason they call it restoration. And in America, you don't have money, you don't have rights. I've showed you guys that. You can have the best heart, character, whatever, be the best fighter in the world, but if you don't have a piece of paper on the wall, it doesn't matter. Have you ever met somebody that needed their rights, that didn't have to pay someone thousands of dollars, hope they fit into a stereotypical box so they could perhaps get their rights, so then they could fight for whatever injustice they were dealt? It's ridiculous, America. Lawyers, get at me. God bless you. God bless the good fight. I want to change the country and the world. I just do. It's we're good to go, folks. This is systematic oppression, and this is real, where you see my frustrations and stuff. This is where it all comes from. Absolutely. Have a blessed day.